Back to the channel. So look, I was watching this video. It's a conundrum of a video. So Wicked is watching the Smite dev team react to his video that he made about the state of Smite. You know, last time I made a Smite video, it was about the anti-heal patch and how questionable that shit was that they pulled. Didn't make fucking sense why they did it, but they did it. And now player numbers are tanking. They've been tanking ever since that patch. I said I was gonna come back and talk about it after the patch drops to see what goes on. The numbers are lower than it was before that patch. That means motherfuckers came through the patch, they played it, and now they're like, yeah, you kind of fucked up the dynamic of Smite. I think that's exactly what happened because now the numbers are dropping further. They mentioned it a little bit, but then Final K is reacting to Wicked and reacting to them. That's why this whole conundrum of shit. Now I'm reacting to their ass, reacting to them. It's a vicious cycle of content creation right here. But they're talking about esports right now, but I mean, I've been watching this and I've been looking at it. Like, we can make some good points. The dev team, I swear, I don't know if they're purposely just not trying to see it from the perspective of the player. Why? Because they create the fucking game. But when you look at, because they talked about like, oh, people start the numbers and they doom and gloom it, and it's like, yes, the numbers are tanking. And you can feel that in games. You try to get in lobbies, it takes a long time. You can feel that when you get into lobbies, there are fucking bots running around. These not even real people, it feels like. And you get to thinking, you're like, it's because the player numbers are so low, and the OGs ain't coming to play Smite no more. Out of the 8 motherfuckers that play Smite in the group, 0 people play Smite now. I jump into Smite every now and again. And I don't want to play Smite no more. That's exactly what happened. I don't want to play Smite no more. Every time I play Smite, I play it and I'm like, I don't want to play this shit no more. And that's crazy because Smite 1 never gave us that feeling. No, Smite 1 is never, you always play Smite for like fucking 6 hours straight. Motherfuckers be in games, battling, brawling. And what it all boils down to is Smite 2 is not Smite 1. And I know, it's Smite 2, it's a sequel. But Smite 1, we were in that motherfucker for a long time. Smite 1 built a foundation that Smite 2 could have stood on. But Smite 2 destroyed that fucking foundation. And I think that's why people make the content they do around Smite 2 and talk about it the way they talk about it. Because Smite 2 could have been in a better place if they just stood on the shoulders of Smite 1. But they thought to destroy the fucking foundation of Smite 1 to build Smite 2, and now Smite 2 is scuffed. And Final, I don't. He gives the developers a benefit of the doubt. Why? Because Hi-Rez went through all this shit. Those are the developers that's left. They're so passionate. They're working hard on their game. I don't give a fuck. It's their job. They chose to still work on fucking Smite. You just need to make Smite fun. And fun is a perspective thing. The people still playing Smite think Smite is fun. But the majority of motherfuckers left Smite. That means if the majority of players from Smite 1 didn't go to Smite 2, why? Because Smite 2 isn't as fun as Smite 1. There's a problem. Your new players are coming in. They're just enjoying what the fuck is there. Why? Because they don't know better. They're new. The OGs know better. They came in, they're like, this shit's scuffed. You go play ranked, that shit's scuffed. Everybody's an idiot. Why is everybody an idiot and fucking ranked all of a sudden? It wasn't this bad. It wasn't this bad. You go to play casuals, fuck play casuals, and you're cooked. Monetization is crazy. Monetization is crazy. They have so many passes to buy. They sell so much shit in Smite 2. And I bought almost nothing in Smite 1. I bought skins. I bought some skins in Smite 1. I ain't gonna lie like I didn't. I got Iroh's skin. I got a couple fire ass skins, like some absolute banger skins. But Smite 2, none of that shit look worth it. This will recycle skins with Smite 1. I got my legacy gems. So I mean I go in there. You can use half legacy gems, half diamonds or some bullshit like that. They got a whole lot of schemes to get you to use your legacy gems and also buy diamonds so you can monetize the game. And it's just it all boils down to Smite 2 is a far cry from Smite 1. You can look up the popularity ranking on like Play Tracker to see how popular Smite 2 is for Smite 1. Smite 2 is like a 11. on the popularity scale. Dota's like a 60. You know where Smite 1 was? Smite 1 was a fucking 30. So how the fuck did Smite go from 30 to 10? Dota's 60? That's what Hi-Rez did to fucking Smite. Smite was at 30 popularity. Dota was at 60. You know Dota's a massive fucking game. Dota's a massive game. Smite was at 30. Dota's at 60. Smite 2 is at 10, bro. That's the fucking problem with Smite 2. That is the problem. You couldn't even be a 15. You couldn't have been a 20. Fuck no, you're a 10. Smite 2 is cooked, bro. And I don't know. I don't know how they get the players back. Because I keep trying. I'm one of those that I keep trying. I always go back, check out the new shit, see what they change. But the map doesn't feel good to play on. The changes to some of the gods are fine. They're kind of cool. But I think those changes would have felt better on Smite 1. That is just a fact. I think they would have just felt better on Smite 1. And I don't think there's any change in it. I think everybody that played Smite 1, like, played at least a version of high level Smite 1, can't like Smite 2. No matter how hard they try. They just can't like Smite 2 unless you throw away everything from Smite 1. Like, if you really just clean slate yourself and go into Smite 2, maybe you can find some enjoyment. But when you go in there, items don't play the same. Battles don't play out the same. And yeah, you could be like, oh, it's a cool new learning experience. You don't even want to learn it, bro. It's just unfun. They forget that gaming is about fun, bro. Gaming is about fun, and they lost it. They lost it. Everybody's beta testing the fucking game, and it feels like it. Smite 2 doesn't feel like a game that you play. It feels like a game that you're fucking testing. And when you put the game into early access, we know we're testing out shit, but you supposed to be actively crafting the game for people to want to play it. Not for people to be finding the bugs that you need to fix that you're going to patch in 2 days. I don't feel like walking into here trying to play drama and realizing that the camera can't see through his fucking skull. You supposed to figure that out already before the game. Oh my, it's a whole lot of shit like that. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna continue watching this video. I'm gonna link it down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.